Hello, everyone. My name is Heidi. I am a partner manager here at ShipBob. I am super excited to introduce Laura Serino, Director of Content, Community, and Brand at Postscript for the next session, How to Lean into Conversations for Your Best Black Friday, Cyber Monday ever. Please stay active in the chat. We're giving away a $50 gift card to Postal after this session, so please participate. Laura, take it away.
Thank you, Heidi. Heidi and I were just talking about Maine Islands backstage because I'm on one right now. So hopefully nobody interrupts me while I'm sharing with all of you. Again, hi, I'm Laura Serino. I am the Director of Content, Community, and Brand at Postscript. And I have a hunch that everyone here, or most everyone, will plan to send a text to their full list on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, or maybe all weekend long. But SMS has come a long way since kind of the early days of batch and blast and just sending your promos out. And now standing out in an inbox is harder as more brands have adopted the channel. And it's why we believe conversational is the true unlock to capitalizing on the channel. And it's a great approach to focus on this year as we head into Cyber Week. So before we get started, I just want to pitch an idea to everyone here that I want you all to try at some point today, which is text back a brand in your phone. Any brand, text them anything, and then see what happens. And here's why I want you to try this. Brands aren't texting back, or they're sending you to call them or to email them. And honestly, it breaks my SMS loving heart. Because when we talk about conversations in SMS, the reason why we've always been so bullish about it is that this channel is inherently a conversational channel. It's where you're in, constant contact with all your favorite people in the world. And as a brand, if you end up among those people, you should be having a conversation. This is a screenshot of what we see a lot in the responses tab. So, you probably have dozens or more questions from customers asking you more specific questions about a product or the shipping. And the majority of these are going unanswered over text. And these are opportunities to capture a sale, and striking up a conversation is how you can add more value to your SMS program. We can all do this so much better. So SMS subscribers drive 8 times more revenue than email subscribers, but brands are struggling to text them back. When we talk about conversational, there's a lot of different models of how you can do it as a brand. You can use automations to try a conversational campaign. You can use human in the loop, or you can scale it in incredible ways using an AI solution like Shopper. But in general, leaning into conversational is really a way to drive incremental revenue in your SMS strategy. And I'm going to give you guys examples of how to automate conversations, but also how to scale it to be truly one-to-one. Okay, good. My slides are changing, just making sure. Okay, so why conversational? Well, customers want to engage with brands, and we've seen this trend continue over time. Subscribers now need more than just a link to purchase. They want to ask questions. They want suggestions. And they want to have an experience with the brand they love. It's the reason why they've signed up for texts with you. They want to talk to you. The misconception about conversational is that brands will often tell us, yes, I've tried this, but we didn't see a lift in engagement or revenue. The answer to that is your subscribers need to know what it's like to text with you. If they've texted you back before and they've gotten crickets, you need to re-engage and prove that your brand will talk back with them. And the good news is that now is kind of the perfect time of the year to give this strategy a go. And I'm going to give you some ideas on how exactly to try it. Okay, we are now in our pre-planning phase, almost maybe 4 months out from BFCM. This is a great time. This is like ripe for testing opportunities right now. So first step, audit your existing flows. Think about where you can incorporate a conversation. So this is a great example up from the soap brand Jukebox, and this is the 3rd message in their welcome series. They currently use Shopper to scale this, but before that, they were personally responding to every message that would come through. They've taken conversational to the next level. So if you really want to see a brand that does conversational really well over text, you should subscribe to their texts. So some other automations you can try testing this out. An abandoned cart flow. Try adding in a message like, notice you didn't check out. Any questions I can help answer for you? As simple as that. If you don't have the capacity to respond to every single one of those, you can, of course, use kind of a keyword or a response automation where you can say, one, shipping question, two, product question, and really try and build that out in a way that is automated, but also lends itself to conversational. You could also try setting up a product specific abandoned cart automation to try a conversation with. So let's say you have an item that you know requires a little bit more information before subscribers make a purchase. Try setting a product specific cart abandonment so that you'll have less responses flowing in, but that people will be really armed to answer those questions specifically as they come in because you likely already have all those FAQs at the ready. And of course, FAQ deflection. So we just spoke about how leaning into your own FAQs is such a smart way to kind of tackle any of those buyer objections before they come up. So you can automate this with a keyword and try to answer questions about shipping or sizing or ingredients, and then add a layer, maybe a final message that says, still have any questions? Send a reply and we'll help you shop. So when you mix that kind of the automated with the personalized step, it makes testing this an even easier lift if you don't think you have the bandwidth, but you do want to test something like this. Or maybe you just go rogue. We see a lot of brands just try something like this and see what happens. So it's fun. It's summertime. It's fun. Why not just dive in and send out a campaign like best popsicle flavor, go, and see what kind of responses fly in and reply back to people and just have fun with it. Do it on a day where you don't have a lot of sale messages going out, and your team can really have fun engaging with their subscribers and showing off your brand personality. So with conversational, ultimate goal is to collect that zero-party data. Why? Because conversations help you find out exactly what your subscribers are interested in. Imagine a BFCM where you can segment your sale and customize your messages to every subscriber based on the data you start collecting now. Okay, so how do we do conversational during BFCM, during the craziest time of year? So when Cyber Week hits, everyone is sending texts. Specifically during the Cyber 10 last year, so that's like the period from the Sunday before Black Friday through Giving Tuesday, merchants sent 41.2% more SMS messages than in 2023. That's going to be even higher this year. Black Friday and Cyber Monday were still the peak sending days. So now imagine you were actually sending specific campaigns to segments where you've already collected zero-party data this year, okay? So now you're in a place where you can drive serious revenue. Here's an example. Let's say you've been tagging subscribers throughout the year who have asked questions about sweaters. They're interested in sweaters. Maybe they've already been buying sweaters. Now, we still want you to send out that 30% off site-wide sale message to everyone on your list, obviously. We want everyone to know what your Black Friday sale is. But rather than doing that single fullest send, segment those messages by your zero-party data you've collected, thanks to the conversations you've been having. Now you can say 30% off site-wide starts today. Check out our latest new arrivals in sweaters. We know you love them. Shop them now. So now you're still getting that site-wide sale message over, but you're really targeting that message a little bit more to the people that you know are more likely to buy A, B, C, or D. And those sends are going to be way more impactful than just a generic one that goes out to the full list. Now, if you have the tech or the staff to support conversations during the peak time period, consider a follow-up campaign to anyone that clicked and didn't convert during Black Friday with something super simple. Something like, hey, can I help you with your shopping today? Let me know if you have any questions because our sale ends tomorrow. Just something like that. It's such a great opportunity to help subscribers get over that hurdle. Now, post BFCM, I love to talk about post BFCM, even though everyone here is like, no, we want to eat turkey sandwiches and relax. No, post BFCM is such an important time to keep the conversation going with your subscribers. Campaigns end, conversations continue. Say that again and again in your head. Talk about the delight a subscriber feels when they text a brand and the brand texts back. We see this all the time with brands that are starting to do this, and their subscribers are truly delighted that someone is talking to them. They can't believe it. They're like, was this real? Is this really happening? And it's a great thing to see. So this is not only how you generate more revenue on the channel, but it's how you drive true brand loyalty. It's how you drive retention. It's how you create relationships with new and existing customers. It is something so valuable and also so fun. So I brought up Shopper a couple times, and to scale true conversations to that one-to-one level, so beyond that starting off kind of conversational ideas where you're adding in some automation and some human in the loop, there's also AI solutions that'll take all the lift off of your team, like Shopper, which is your brand's always-on AI shopping assistant. It's trained on your brand's voice, trained on your guidelines, on your FAQ, so that when you do send out a conversational campaign, you don't need to worry about it. Shopper can take it from there, proactively answering questions, engaging with subscribers. And we've seen brands have incredible results doing this. And this is something that a brand of any size can use. You do not need a giant list to do this. Okay, before I leave you, I really want to give you some tasty SMS send strategies during BFCN to make sure that every send is as revenue driving as possible. Okay, so pay attention to those send times. So try and pick a time that's less congested. Maybe outside those 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time hours. That's the majority of sends going out. And in terms of earning per message, try an evening send. So last year we saw EPMs peak between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time, the highest time there. So don't, make sure you're getting people while they're sitting on their couch watching TV. You want to send out a text at that time. And don't just send on the hour, stagger. So you show up, 20 minutes past the hour or 45 minutes past the hour, because those have lower competition for sending. I also really quickly want to touch on list growth because it is such a significant focus for Postscript and our merchants. And many people are so focused on these conversions during BFCM. So acquisition sometimes takes a backseat. Please don't turn off your pop-up. Your website will see peak traffic during BFCM. So please capitalize on that by capturing the people, grow that SMS subscriber list. Black Friday specifically, list growth shoots up by 179% compared to the week of October 30th. So don't turn off your pop-up. Just another PSA from me. And finally, Black Friday and Cyber Monday, those are peak sending days. Make those a 2-text day. We see brands make 60% more on average when they schedule an additional same-day send to subscribers who have not yet purchased. So really, really important. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening. I'm pitching our very own SMS show. We've got a great show about SMS marketing called Text Back. We do a simple SMS strategy every week to get you prepped for BFCM. It's on YouTube, podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and it's 10 minutes or less every episode. So Heidi, ShipBob, thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Laura. It was great to have you as well. A ton of good nuggets in there. And I wanted to say congrats to our winner, Rosella Castillo. You're the winner of the postal gift card for $50. And please head to the Postscript virtual booth with any questions that you may have. I know there were a few in there, so thanks so much.